McGovern had one arm out. Unfortunately, it was bad arm, and he was hit trying to catch that ball. Not a good position for him to be in with that elbow either. Kind of a weird play.
No, especially when you're sitting up there like a trophy for Ruben Hano.
Oh, boy, Ruben Hano, we haven't called his number that much so far.
Well, he's getting a little older now.
Yes,
he was an EFL All-Star for many years, maybe again this year. Last year he was recognized on the national level, but he's a couple steps slower than he was a few years ago before my time, but he dominated the league.
Yeah,
so
he sure did. Here we go. Third down right now. Siska. He's making some changes here, making sure everybody's aware of it. He's going to watch it or he's going to get a penalty. He's back. He's looking. He gets it off. Cool as a cucumber to Chandler. Again, second effort at catching that ball. Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Boy, this is a totally different team than visited Syracuse a few weeks ago.
Boy, I'm so impressed with Dan Chandler and the way he's catching this football. 41 seconds. Clock continues to run here just before halftime. 7-6 to score. Green Jackets with the ball and a 1-point lead. Siska drops the ball, and I think it's a fumble, and I think Syracuse has got it. Wow! Oh, absolutely awesome, ladies and gentlemen. That's big for Syracuse, and they dodged the ball. I think Terry Morgan was involved in that, but I don't know, Peter. That was huge for Syracuse.
Yeah, you were in field. Green Jackets were in field goal range there. 3 points would have been big. Now you have to make sure you don't have a letdown here and let Steve Scott get ahead of steam on him with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, here we go.
30 seconds.
Defense got to dig in. Defense got to say, look.
Syracuse will not kneel on the ball.
Half a minute here. Come on, D. D's got to, they've been playing great football here tonight.
I play a little deeper than that. The D-backs shouldn't be worried about a first down.
Officials. What, are they changing the ball? Oh, what away. Well, it's still probably kind of wet down there. Kind of dirty. We did have rain, heavy rain. There's parts of the off-field area here of Eastfield that are deep in water.
Well,
here we go.
The D-backs are inching up. That makes me nervous.
Okay, quick pass, quick screen. He's still on his feet, still motoring. Good second effort, out of bounds at about the 32. Vipers with the ball, 23 seconds remaining. They'd like to do something with this.
I think the Vipers have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but
I believe you're right, and I think the Green Jackets have 1. 23 seconds, 7-6 to score. Green Jackets pleased with a 1-point lead, but could have been more. A couple of turnovers here, a couple pesky turnovers. Joe Bonviaggio in the Post-Star articles this week said we cannot turn over the football. Of course, every coach says that, and it's absolutely true. Determines the outcome of games.
Boy, that was a nice article on the front page I had today.
Yes, wasn't it, though? Nice in-depth article. Usually most of it goes, oh, boy, in between the legs of Bresnahan. Bresnahan picks it up. He does a great job. He gets it off. It's complete. That is awesome. Chicken soup from Chicken Feathers, man. Wow.
Bresnahan usually just falls on that ball, but he knows with the time left, they must not have as many timeouts as I thought, or they would have used one there.
I would think so. Clock continues to run. And that's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Snuck in a few timeouts.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was a huge play before, but all for naught. 7-6 the score. Halftime here at Eastfield. We'll return with third quarter action. This is Green Jackets Television.
There are lots of banks you can choose. Why do business with Evergreen? Because we're working hard to give you the choices, convenience, and value you deserve from your bank. We think you'll feel good about choosing us.
Ford authorized clearance. Now get 0% financing for up to 60 months. That's 0% on the vehicles that'll rock your world. Like Ford Taurus, with the government's 5-star safety rating. Ranger, the best-selling compact pickup. And the quadruple 5-star safety rated Windstar. 0% Ford authorized clearance now.
Promises, promises. A lot of companies have said they're going to introduce networkable digital printer copiers. But you can't print, copy, or finish on promise. Fact is, Konica has delivered a 50-page per minute networkable digital printer copier that lets you scan once and copy forever. Or print 50 pages per minute from your PC. So what do you want?
Promises, promises.
For the real power of digital printing and copying.
Call Sealy Office Systems today, 793-5168. No visit to Saratoga is complete without the unique dining experience found at the Lodge. After a day at the races, start your evening with cocktails on the East Lawn. Then make your way into the exquisite turn-of-the-century mansion, where you'll receive meticulous service from our premier waitstaff and savor cutting-edge cuisine prepared by our award-winning chefs. It's Saratoga the way it should be. Saratoga, the races, the Lodge. 1 Nelson Avenue, Saratoga Springs.
We've been your good neighbor for over 140 years, helping the Glens Falls community grow and prosper, helping generations of families realize their dreams. It's what you'd expect from your community bank. It's what you can count on from Evergreen.
Well, 30 minutes left in this great football game. The rain continues to come down. It started just about at halftime, and it's getting a little wet out there, which should be very interesting. 7-6 to score. The Greenjackets on top of the Vipers. This one is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Callahan along with Peter Walk. Peter, first of all, a quick mention here. Number 16, Jack Gibbs.
Yes, when you were down there socializing,
yes.
Jack Gibbs scampered up to the top of the stands here and proposed to Carlisha Fuller, and she said yes.
She did say yes.
She did say yes. There was a little bit of hesitation.
Was there?
She looked around to her dad and some friends. A couple of them gave the thumbs up, a couple thumbs down. I think in the end she went with it, though.
Well, okay, all right. We wish them the very best of luck.
Brought up a big bouquet of beautiful roses, too, to give her.
Really? Boy, Jack, I'm impressed.
That's some excitement.
Buddy. Yeah. 5-year veteran. Jack Gibbs, number 16, taking the big step. We wish them all the best. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tough game. It's a low-scoring affair. Talked to Coach Joe Bonviaggio of the Greenjackets. He's not happy with the mistakes and the turnovers. He says, we're playing. We got a 1-point lead, but we're not acting it. We know we can play with these guys. We've proven that. We just got to get rid of the mistakes. And he's right. I mean, it's the obvious, but it's what they got to do. And the Vipers got to be really pleased. They're on the road, missing some key players. They're only down by 1 point. They know they can win this game if they really put it together.
Yeah, it's how they respond to being in a close game, which they really haven't been. Last week in Watertown, 12-0 was the closest this year.
Bagstad's kick, nice one.
Whoa.
Taken all the way back at the 12-yard line. Still on his feet, still motoring, still running up the middle. Scott, nice job. Beautiful job.
Containing him to a 20-yard return. It's pretty good special teams work by the Greenjackets.
Yeah, not bad. Now, let's see. The Greenjackets D's got to dig in. Again, let's talk about some of those defenders. It's a good lineup. It's working very well. Anthony Presley, number 1. Mo James, Maurice James, number 7. Kenny Hackett, number 8, one of the all-time greats. Mike Randall having a great game, number 27. Danny Marvitt with a huge turnover recovery, and he's wearing number 28. Jay Will, 32. Shane Sportman wearing number 33. Jeff Lipscomb having a great first half, and here we go. Ooh, pulled down. Loss. It's going to be second down and probably about 12 yards to go. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, a long 12 yards to go. Quick, and it's not working. Please remember, folks, I don't know if the camera's picking this up or not, but it's coming down fairly, thank you very much. It's coming down fairly steady, kind of a heavy mist. It's going to be uncomfortable, and it's also cold. I'm like a stiff old man here tonight. You know,
not quite like that first-round playoff game last year.
Oh,
remember that?
Oh, remember that? Oh, that was uncomfortable. Up, players jumping sides, everybody's pointing fingers. I'll tell you.
Well, the wetter it gets, the bigger that 1-point lead becomes.
You're absolutely right.
Tougher and tougher to score. Chris Bresnahan told me on the ride up here he doesn't mind throwing when the ball's wet as long as it's not too wet. And if it keeps coming down like this, the ball's going to get too wet.
Some of the other starters for the Greenjackets, John Rowan, Will Edwards, Cortez Pritchett wearing number 85. The great Greenjackets D doing its job here once again tonight. Bresnahan, he's looking for Scott. Scott makes his move. They're going to keep it up the middle anyways. We have a flag on the play. 2 flags, I think 2 different penalties from the looks of it.
That was a nice run by George Eason. He's new with us this year, played 4 years at Alfred University.
Okay.
Had a junior year, a couple of 200-yard games. He was their featured running back. Senior year, in the 3rd game of the year, this is 2 years ago, he blew out his knee. So he hasn't told me this, but my guess is that he didn't quite want to end his football career on that note.
Okay.
And that's why he's out here in minor league football. He's a great blocker. If you saw his face, it would be what Norman Rockwell would paint if he painted a fullback.
Oh, I like that. That's a nice description. Very
Yes,
good.
it's just his face looks like it's cut out of concrete.
They're bringing that one back. That's against the Vipers.
Oh, that's too bad for George. That was a good run.
And we got a big second down situation right now for Syracuse. Second down and about 20 yards. Bresnahan, number 12, the quarterback from the University of New Hampshire. Still in at quarterback. There was some talk that Dwayne Milton would play the second half. Not the case so far. Bresnahan back. He's getting it off very quickly. Ball trapped. Is it complete?
No, I don't think so. They shouldn't call
Yikes.
that. No, not that time.
Here we go. This is the 8th meeting between these two clubs, the Syracuse Vipers versus the Green Jackets. Syracuse with a 7-0 edge. It's more than an edge. That's total domination. You changed those 7 losses to W's for the Green Jackets the last 2.5 years, and it would be a pretty impressive record. This has been tough. Green Jackets have been able to compete with all the other teams in the league, but have not come through with a W against Syracuse. At least this version, the Vipers. Bresnahan, third down, under pressure. Kenny Hackett almost nails him, but forces and blocks the pass. Incomplete, and it's a big 4th down deep in their own territories.
Dwayne Milton's still not warming up on the sideline over there. Bresnahan hasn't been moving the ball too much, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. This is kind of Dwayne Milton situation, you know? Dwayne can make things happen. Good competitor. I really like his quarterbacking. Watched him in some great games.
Yeah, it's tough when both quarterbacks are shuffling in and out. Neither one feels too secure, but on the other hand, the pressure there should make them perform a little better when they know they're fighting for the starting role.
Number 12, Bresnahan, stays in. He does the punting chores for the Vipers as well.
And he can boom them occasionally. He could use a good one here.
Long count. He's got plenty of time. Ooh, kind of a line driver. Picked up by Danny McGovern. Great field position at the 45. He's across midfield. Pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Green Jackets will have great field position with a 1-point lead. Third quarter action here in East Field. 13 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Bill Callahan along with Peter Walk. Empire Football League action from Football Heaven here in East Field. Reminder that the linebackers are sponsored by Axis Technology, a new sponsor, your one and only local full-service computer firm. Call John and D. Michelinas for training, websites, repairs, and computers at Axis Technology. Green Jackets with the football. Siska brings them out of the huddle. Dan McGovern staying in there along with Dave Winter. Winter's in the fullback position. Siska making some changes. We've got Chandler wide right. Looks like Gabe Young wide left. Long count. Green Jackets with the ball and a 1-point lead in the third quarter. Finally snapped. He's back. He's looking. Gabe Young, the intended receiver, goes up and well defended as well. Number 42.
Travis Blount.
Okay.
Division I player. So Rutgers? I think it might have been Rutgers.
University of New Jersey. I hope there's no alumni out there listening. I don't think they'll appreciate that. Second down and 10 yards to go. The Green Jackets with the ball. Green Jackets with a lead.
Another good return by the Green Jackets, setting up good field position here to start the third quarter.
Again, could be passing action once again. Young left, Chandler right. Nope. McGovern with the ball. McGovern motoring. McGovern driving. Good second effort. Joe Bonviaggio said not having McGovern at full speed has hurt him in the first half. Green Jackets doing well in spite of that, though, I might add.
Must not hurt when he's carrying the ball because he doesn't seem to be protecting his arm.
No, he's not. That was a good run. McGovern wearing number 44. Graduated from RPI 1997.
Few connections to RPI up here.
Yeah,
huh?
there sure are. Great Troy Engineering School. Unbelievable. We've got a lot of good engineering schools, including RIT, Clarkson, RPI here in upstate New York. All compete heavily.
Is that where Cisco went to?
Cisco went there. Yeah, it's a populous spot. Here we go. Long count by Siska. He's under center. Oh,
Vipers are pointing at the Green Jackets
illegal
line
procedure. We should mention the Green Jackets and who's out there for the Green Jackets. Number 3, Gabe Young, wide receiver. Tony Green seeing a lot of action. Number 11, Siska, we've mentioned many times, wearing number 12. Jack Gibbs, number 16, just made his big step, the big proposal. Number 17, Dan Chandler. Dave Winter, 29. McGovern, 44. Kyle Arthurs. Dan Rainville, as well as Josh Goslin and John Gifford on the front line. Coach John Gifford in his 20th year with the Green Jackets. He's been an assistant coach, head coach, great lineman.
Big third down here for the Green Jackets.
This is huge. Siska back. A lot of guys out for a pass. Quick screen to Winter, bobbled and dropped, incomplete.
He had some running room there. He would have had to work to get the first down, but he might have been close.
Tough one. Kind of had to reach back a little bit to try to bring that in, and he just couldn't get the ball balanced with everything else. Siska comes off. He's a little disappointed with that one. He was looking to get the team in there. Green Jackets, of course, still have that 7-6 lead, but with 11-13, this one is too close for comfort for either side.
Starting out the same, second half starting the same as the first. Playing in the middle of the field, both teams.
Guys, just looking, taking a look at the lineup here. We've got Troy Semmel in there to do the punting chores. Again, playing his first Green Jackets game. He was an assistant coach. Great to see him out there. Good football man. Great attitude. Good athlete. Let's see what happens here with this kick. I believe it's his fourth one. High snap. He pulls it down. Gets it off. He does a nice job.
A very nice job. That was the best punt he's had today.
No question about it. Wow. Taking a definite Green Jackets bounce. And the Vipers will take over deep in their own territory. 11 minutes exactly on the clock. Third quarter action here. Football Heaven Eastfield. Bill Callahan along with Peter Watt. Peter, I tell you, this, I don't know, this season, I just keep looking ahead to some of these other games. First of all, I'd love to be a fly on the wall up there at McGill and actually a fly in the stands.
That's a big game for Montreal.
It's huge because Montreal pulls that off. They'll have 3 wins. They'd be predicted to win their second game against St. Lawrence, so they got 4. And they'd be looking and licking their chops, hoping they could pick you guys off on a bad travel day up there as well.
Right.
Which would give them a
close
season.
Close for that third spot. The Green Jackets, you'd think, can win out a few more here and hold on to second place. And then Montreal and Watertown would be fighting for third.
Definitely. Scott with the ball. Kept it up the middle. Not much of a gain there. Vipers with the ball. Clock continues to run. 10 minutes, 23 seconds. 7-6 to score. Third quarter action. It's close. It's been misting out here. A lot of heavy rain this afternoon. Kind of cleared up by game time. Real misty again at halftime. Looks like it's let up a little bit again. But again, things are still wet out there. Footing on the field. Field's getting chewed up a little bit, especially up the middle here and in spots on the sidelines as well, where a lot of the receivers have seen some activity.
Is the baseball team still playing up here now, or is their season over?
No, the baseball team's still playing, and they're knocking on the door. They're 1 game out. Looks like they're going to make the playoffs, so it's going to be a couple of more weeks for them. The Lumberjacks in their 8th year, I believe. Bresnahan, I was going to say Siska. Dykes. And
small game.
Very small game, definitely.
Green Jackets are going to keep building their confidence here as long as they can keep this lead and keep Bresnahan from moving this football team.
Sportman out there wearing number 33 participated on that. Good coverage out there. Green Jackets defense not letting a lot happen for the Vipers. Vipers with 3 more games after tonight. The Green Jackets with 4. All teams have Labor Day weekend off, and I know a lot of people are saying good, have a chance to heal or spend time with their families, and then come back for 4 weeks of football action before the playoffs. 3 weeks of Empire Football League playoffs in the month of October. Bresnahan back. He's got protection. Great blocking.
Boy.
Porch has got the ball. Oh! Porch was right there and just a little above his hands. Oh, he's so disappointed at that.
That's the first time I think the Vipers have thrown downfield. The defensive backs for the Green Jackets like to inch up pretty close. Wouldn't be surprised if they go back to that play again.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that could work. D-backs participating on the coverage for the Green Jackets. Number 7, of course, Mo James, and number 1, Anthony Presley, they call him Ant.
Green Jackets will get good field position here.
Yeah, they sure will. It's going to be a Bresnahan punt. He's back down there, almost at his goal line. Bet you they're going to rush on this one. Let's see what happens. Long count. Back. Some pressure. Pritchett still's trying to get him. Nice getting that one off. And it kind of takes a neutral bounce there, down at about the 44-yard line. Great field position.
That could have been a disaster for the Vipers there. Bresnahan took a bad snap, juggled it, ran over to his right, just had enough time to get a punt off.
Yeah, both Bresnahan and Troy Simmel both did some great jobs getting punts off here in the third quarter to keep both of their teams alive. We're down to 8:37 remaining, 7-6 to score. Right now the Green Jackets with that tricky 1-point lead. Let's see what the Green Jackets O can do. They've only got one touchdown here so far. Dan Chandler.
Any turnover at this point would be magnified for both teams.
That's for sure. And the Green Jackets have not been happy with turnovers in the first half. That's really made a difference for them.
What's the name of that Green Jacket mascot down there?
GJ. GJ. And oh man, McGovern running. But he is brought down after about a 2, maybe a 3-yard gain. It's going to be second. I'll call it second down and a short 8 or a long 7. Only I would say something like that. Vipers again, tough little defense. It really works well. Seeing a lot of good defenses this year. Albany has shown sparks of brilliance. We've definitely seen a good New Jersey defense. The Green Jackets and, of course, Syracuse, no question about it. Orange County's had some good games defensively. I think Binghamton's coming on strong on both sides of the ball as the season progresses. That could be the sleeper. That could be the team in the championship this year. Siska looking. He's got time to throw this one. Got his man, Gabe Young, really coming into his own this game. Gabe Young with another big catch for the Jackets.
Siska very patient there. Pressure was coming. Still didn't get happy feet. Didn't try to throw off his back foot. He stepped into that one and delivered a strike to the Green Jacket. This wide receiver.
Talking with Coach Bonviaggio earlier this week, and he said he was very impressed with Chandler and the fact that he has been putting them together. He said he was still looking for a breakout game for Gabe Young this season. Gabe had to miss a game due to some personal circumstances. Good to have him back and good to see him putting some things together. Gabe Young looking very good, wearing number 3 for the Jackets. Siska makes a quick adjustment. Long snap under center. He gives it to McGovern. McGovern motoring. He's building up some speed. Woo! Taken off at the knees by number 42.
Travis Blount.
Okay, Travis again.
That was a good pickup, though. 4 or 5 yards, maybe.
It works. It works. Painful, but it works.
At this part of the field, those 4 or 5 yards, that'll move you into the end zone. You get a couple of those.
Offensive coordinator Tommy Mayer sends in Tony Green with some instructions coming out. The new guy getting ready to get married, number 16, Jack Gibbs. You know what you're doing, Jack?
Don't think he's looking for any advice from us.
Not now. Siska, shotgun, back. He's got protection. He's tucking it in. He's got some blocking. Still on his feet. Wow.
Boy, he eluded Raheem Smith there, who's gathering up to put the hit on him, but nice little wiggle fake got around another 5 or 6 yards.
And a decent block there by Mike Peters, wearing number 59 for the Jackets as well. Jackets trying to put something together. One score in a game like this can really make all the difference in the world. We're used to a couple of these arena games, 62 to 59,
That was at halftime.
That was at halftime. Jesus, 22 seconds left. Well, we can still get 5 touchdowns in. This is a little calmer. I like this. Very complex game, the outdoor game. It's amazing you watch the adjustment of the outdoor players into the indoor game. Simpler game in concept, but much harder on the players in going both ways and the adjustments to the game. Back. McGovern with the ball again. He's building up speed. Spun around, still on his feet.
I think there I saw a flag.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Siska is pointing to the Green Jackets.
Okay. Disappointing.
Yeah,
Oh, that holding penalty. Poor McGovern. Runs the ball back from a kick, runs the ball from the backfield with an injury, and that pesky holding call just brings it all that hard work back. Speaking of arena ball, an interesting gentleman in the stands who wore number 12 for the Green Jackets a few years ago. Jeff Higgins just came back from playing with the Cape Fear Wildcats in Fayetteville, North Carolina. After a brief stint in the camp of Albany and after a brief time in Macon, he's got actually 3 years of Arena 2 experience and talking about joining the team next week. He's going to be coaching over at Corinth High School. He'll be joining the Green Jackets in time to play New Jersey, which will make him eligible for the playoffs. As Siska throws the ball, gut, Gabe Young. What a breakthrough game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been open on the last 5 plays.
And he's bringing them down, and he's doing just what Chandler was doing. Chandler really started concentrating and really pulling down these passes. Concentrate on getting the ball and bringing it in before you think of anything else. And it's really working for Gabe. I believe that's his 5th catch so far tonight.
Are they a little deep here for a field goal attempt? It's 4th down, right?
Yeah, no, he should be able to make it. He's kind of marching it off. He's ready to go.
Oh, yeah, he is in there.
Jack Gibbs is going to be the holder, number 16.
Gives you a little more flexibility if it's a bad snap with Gibbs there holding.
Brian Bagstad doing the kicking.
Big kick for Green Jackets.
He was out there practicing at halftime, wanted to stay warm. Kick is up. It looks, left. Left and not quite long enough, unfortunately. Bagstad, I was out there talking. George Fordrung and I were out there at halftime talking. Bagstad was out practicing, and George said to him, game like this, the kick could be the difference. He said, that's why I'm out here trying to stay warm. It is cold. And unfortunately, that one was a little bit short.
Yeah, he was booming the 40-yarders through the uprights at halftime. A little different when you're wearing the pads out there and guys are coming at you.
You betcha. Bagstad from the University of Albany. Not happy with that one, and I'm sure he wants another chance. He's a great competitor.
The Vipers have to be signed some heavy size relief here.
Yeah, they can feel those bullets whizzing by their head and ducked another one. And right now, they're in great situation. Take their time, one play at a time, trot it down the field and take the lead. That's the way they got to be thinking.
Bresnahan's still in at quarterback.
That's interesting. That is very interesting. We're watching that because we still expect Dwayne Milton to come in there. They're keeping it up the middle. Flag on the play. Gain of about 4 or 5 yards, but let's see if that is a holding call.
It's in that area. I didn't see the deep. Yeah, Green Jackets are clapping.
Everybody's saying, okay, good, let's trot this one. Oh, illegal procedure. Very interesting. Bring that one back. Illegal procedure, at this point in the season, not a good penalty to have. You can excuse that. You can excuse that week 1 and week 2, but you start getting into the midway, turning the corner. No, those penalties should not be happening. Syracuse here against the Green Jackets. Watertown traveling to Ogdensburg Free Academy to take on the St. Lawrence Valley Trailblazers. The Scranton Eagles up in Montreal at McGill taking on Montreal tonight. Albany at Binghamton. Ooh, that's going to be a tough game. And Orange County at New Jersey.
Some good games again this week in the EFL.
Will anybody be undefeated after tonight? Bresnahan back. He's got blocking. Throws on the run.
Shot Porch with a nice tiptoe catch there on the sideline.
Real nice tiptoe catch. I didn't think he was going to get that one. Porch wearing number 33. Consistent. That number consistent with Porch. And Porch can play both sides of the ball.
Yep, he's been in there about half the time on defense tonight.
Great field position. 1st and 10 right now for the Vipers. 3rd down action here from East Field. 3 minutes, 58 seconds. 7-6 to score. Green Jackets on top of the Vipers, but the Vipers with the ball, and they are moving it.
The Vipers have won 23, 24 EFL games in a row.
Yeah, you're right about that, my friend.
They haven't lost since I've been affiliated with them.
You're absolutely right. Woo!
Glens Falls could be the team to take them off that pedestal.
Boy, that would be huge. Absolutely huge. Back. Oh, he's got his man. Scott with the ball, trying to turn the corner. Brought down nicely. Brought down nicely. Number 33. Yes, it is number 33. What is it?
Shane Sportman.
Yep, Shane Sportman joined the team just a couple of weeks ago.
We've been calling his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's just been in there. He's really, really delivering for this football team. Yeah, let's go back because last year they went 13-0 in regular league play, and they played a preseason game against Binghamton.
That's right.
So they did 14 Empire Football League teams last year. They're 6-0 this year. Right. And it has to go back to regular season against Watertown in the first year, and they lost 2 squeakers to Watertown. Those are the only 2 losses in Empire.
You add the playoff games and all that.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's back. Bresnahan being... Oh, he got through, but only to get squished again. Let's see. First of all, you got Night Train Jones in there. You've got Hackett. Kenny Hackett with a great one. Sportman's in there. Everybody had a piece of that one. Great pressure. By the way, Night Train Jones, injured, shoulder injury, was at practice but could not hit on Wednesday, could not make practice Friday, showed up here for this game at game time. Great to see him back out there. Things are looking good for the Green Jackets D. Right now, we've got a big third down for the Vipers. Continue to look at that clock, by the way. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. 7-6 to score. Dan Middleton, the trainer for the Green Jackets, looks like he's going over to Syracuse sideline.
Very little movement over on that Syracuse sideline.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going over for. Interesting. He's been summoned for something, though, definitely. Somebody wants him to take a look at something. Very competent trainer. Knows his business. And yeah,
Boy, we needed him last year.
Oh, boy.
Remember that?
Oh.
He hit on Joe Roy Baker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right, too.
Return that kickoff.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Crushed.
Here we go. Third down play for the Vipers. Vipers offense. Bresnahan from the shotgun. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure. Too much time. Let's see what happens.
Boy, the Vipers can't get anything going with the penalties there.
Pesky penalties. That brings them back 5 more yards. Minute 49, third quarter.
Wait, what is that now? Third down and 10, 20, 25 almost?
Yep. Third and 25, almost on the money. Ball back down at about the 29, 28-yard line. By the way, defensive line is sponsored by Jim Willig of Whiteman Chevrolet. Oh, there's GJ down there picking out
50-50.
50-50. This should be very interesting because it's my night to win.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I was told, Bill.
Well, they promised me. Charles Adams is coming up to give the winning ticket to TJ Angles, the stadium announcer, who will let me know that I won.
Let's hope.
Here we go. Meanwhile, back on the field. Ball was picked up by a Green Jacket. Still on the ground. Okay, good. Looks like Mike Randall, number 27, and that is a huge turnover by the Vipers, and that really has the Green Jackets pumped, ladies and
Sure
gentlemen.
does. I can see why he's one of the league leaders in tackles.
So a couple of very tough penalties that broke the momentum for the Vipers. Then the ball's coughed up. Randall picks it up. Green Jackets 1st and 10 in great field position, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, they need to get at least 3 out of this.
Minute
Gotta
14
take
seconds.
advantage of this.
Yeah, they got to run this one in. If they don't, ooh, this is going to be a tough game.
I see the new fiancee's got quite a stack of 50-50 tickets there, too. Maybe she'll win and be here lucky night twice.
I don't know, though. I mean, she's young. I should be winning now.
Doesn't have the bills we got.
Yeah, you betcha. Winter keeping it on the ground, gain of about 5.
Green Jackets should let Siska throw here. I wouldn't be too conservative or he will end up with a field goal attempt.
Yeah.
They've been moving the ball so well. Now's the time to stick it in on the Vipers.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely Gabe Young is going to be going left. Also, with Dan Chandler going left.
Oh,
You've got
Chandler's
Jack
coming back this way.
Oh, he's coming back this way. He's talking to Siska. Now he's going back over there again. And, of course, you got Jack Gibbs on the right, tight end. And it looks like Tony Green on the left. Let's see what happens here. Back. Siska's got it. He's looking. You're right. Looking for a pass. He scoots by one Viper, but before he's pulled down for a loss.
Raheem Smith.
Nice job by Smith. 3, 2, 1. As we wind up 3 quarters of play here, Football Heaven East Field. The score, the Green Jackets 7, the Vipers 6. This is Green Jackets football.
Following is presented by Associates of Glens Falls and Atlantic Mutual. Atlantic Mutual, when it counts.
Does my homeowner's policy cover my new jewelry?
Jewelry is covered up to $1,000 under most policies for the peril of theft, and most policies do not cover jewelry for mysterious disappearance. Contact an agent to be sure your valuable pieces are adequately insured.
Associates of Glens Falls. We answer the tough questions.
Whether you're a mom on the go or drive a company car, turnaround time is priority 1.
Before you hit the road, head to Warren Tire. Warren Tire not only offers Goodyear tires, but Goodyear Gemini auto service for everything under the hood. Whether it's a tune-up, brakes, shocks and struts, or just a lube oil and filter, Warren Tire guarantees complete worry-free driving. Before you hit the road, head to your nearest Warren Tire location.
Goodyear.
Fifteen minutes remain on the clock for this game. Boy, oh boy, this is a close one. 7-6 the score. Green Jackets on top of the Vipers. Kind of a misty, damp, actually a little chilly. Green Jackets with the ball. Peter Walk, along with Bill Callahan here at East Field. Siska throwing, goes back to McGovern. McGovern brought down way back there. What was that?
It looked like an audible. Cisco's changing the play at the line there, making some kind of hand signals.
I don't like that type of thing. Looks
they
like
didn't have any blockers over there, though, so there was some confusion out there.
Right now, it looks like the Green Jackets have called for a timeout. Tommy Mayer to come out and talk with his quarterback. And, yeah, definitely, they're taking some time right now. Now, the Green Jackets have to take advantage of this opportunity, Peter.
Need at least 3 here.
Because this would be a heartbreak. They lose this opportunity to score. The Vipers just get 1 score in here and hold on. They can go off escaping another close one. That would be that would hurt this team right now. They've prepared and worked so hard for this game here tonight.
Yeah, they've looked like a very good football team tonight. We maybe seen the 2 best teams in the Northern Division.
I agree with that. Right now, I totally agree with that. Montreal and Watertown coming on, making improvements, but these are the 2 top ones right now. Boy, oh boy.
So what happened the last couple weeks?
Oh, yeah. Boy, oh boy. I'll tell you.
The Albany season's over now. Wait a minute.
That's true. Yeah, that's right, too. Yeah, Cape Fear at Augusta. No, wrong league.
You bring some of those players up with you after the final loss?
14-16 to go. That's in minutes and seconds, folks. We're in the 4th quarter here at Eastfield. And this is a big one for the Jackets. The Jackets' next home game is 4 weeks away against Montreal. That's hard to believe. And we'll be probably in the cold of the fall by then. That'll be right around the latter part of September. Green Jackets expected to beat Montreal and expected to beat St. Lawrence here at Eastfield. Montreal does not travel that well, and St. Lawrence has yet to pull anything together in a first-year effort. Great to have St. Lawrence in the league, though. We're looking forward to them to develop that team. Just like the NFL, you bring a team in, you're usually not going to win much the first year. Siska, long count and too long, I think. Or is it either illegal procedure or too much time? And we've seen a lot of that on both sides. Illegal procedure.
Well, on 4th down there.
Oh, that's huge.
4th down and 15 already. Or 4th down and 20. Now it's even going to be closer to 30.
And you're out of field goal range. Wow, they're missing an opportunity here. Turnovers have been big, but so far, nobody's been able to take advantage of them.
On comes the punt team.
Boy, oh boy. Troy Simmel, in his first game as a Green Jacket, has seen plenty of action punting. There have been games that I've called this year where the Green Jackets have not punted at all. I think Troy's going to have most of the punting records this year just in this game right here. It's unbelievable.
He got off a pretty good one when he was chased out of the pocket.
I bet you he'll be under some pressure on this one as well. What do you think, partner?
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Looked like offsides on the defense.
Back. Ooh, takes a funny bounce. Whoa, that's a mess. Okay. A lot of Green Jackets.
No return again, though.
Okay, well, that's fine. That means the Vipers are deep in their own territory with 14 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. 7-6 the score. The Green Jackets on top, but boy, it is tough. It is tough. Some other announcements we want to mention to you. First of all, next home game against the Montreal Condors on September 21st at 7:30 p.m. at Eastfield. Remember, admission, $5 for adults, $2 for students, 18 and under. That's a great deal, and of course, parking here is free. And all Green Jackets games are televised on TV8 on Sundays, 5 to 8 p.m., Mondays, 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. We thank you very much for watching and hope your weekend was a good one. Here we are. We're on a Saturday night here at Eastfield. Green Jackets with a 1-point lead against the defending champion Syracuse Vipers, but the Vipers with the ball. 14 minutes, 5 seconds remaining, 4th quarter action.
Only one wideout for the Vipers. Oh, wait, no, there's another one over there standing by the sideline.
Ooh, nice pass. Clean, crisp, good for a gain, and we're going to call this one, let's see, third down and about 4, 3?
More
Two?
like one.
One?
Oh, two.
2, okay.
Catch was made by Rashad Porch.
Porch, number 33. He's had a great career with the Vipers.
Yeah, and I think he's going to play a few more, too. He keeps himself in great shape. He's not a tall guy, but he's fast, he's in good shape, and he knows how to avoid getting hit big.
Sure.
By just wiggling a little bit before you get hit. And make it a glancing blow instead of a direct shot.
Vipers with the ball at about the 23-yard line. Long count by Bresnahan. Bresnahan looks, he throws, got his man.
Steve Scott.
Not going that far. Yes, he is. Made a lot out of that. Didn't think he was going to get more than a yard or two before out of bounds, but you're going to get a credit for a little bit more than that. Wow.
This is what the Viper offense needs to put a few first downs together and get some rhythm. Most of their opportunities have been 4 and out, 4 and out.
And again, a cool night here, which has got to add some, some legs to the players. You know, they've got to be able to play a little bit longer than they normally would. We've played in so many, 85 degrees and humid nights on Saturdays this year that this has got to be a relief for some of the players.
Yeah, it changes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Man, oh man. Some uncomfortable nights here in football. We're under 13 minutes in the fourth quarter. The Vipers with the ball and beginning to put some things together. Ball's at the 40-yard line. Bresnahan back, handoff up the middle. Ooh, nice gain there.
Jason Hall, another local kid. Most of the players on the Syracuse team went to local high schools. They may have played in college, left for college, went off to work somewhere else. When they show back up in town, they know they can always play football with the Syracuse Vipers.
Vipers playing this year at the Liverpool High School first-class facility.
Unfortunately, it's not available for the Northern Division Championship game if the Syracuse Vipers host that game.
So we'll play it at the Dome?
Yeah, probably the Dome. Either that or we're looking at Rich Stadium. Fans,
okay.
Fans would have to travel a little bit further.
That's okay. There's plenty of seats for everyone. There we go. Bresnahan back. Second down and 5. Throws. Got his man. Nailed. Boy, great coverage. Anthony Presley gets the tackle.
The Vipers are known for their big plays, 60, 70, 80 yards. Steve Scott on little flare-out passes. The Greenjackets are doing a great job not giving up any of those. I'm not sure if the Vipers have had a play over 20 yards.
I agree with you totally. And they've only had one where Porch was open enough to make it happen, and that one was just a little bit overthrown. So you're right. Good D.
Looks like who's ever taken over the offensive duties is calling a bit more conservative game than Mike Battle's used to.
Mike Battle was Coach of the Year, 2 years ago. Back, Bresnahan nailed, but he gets it off, incomplete. Kenny Hackett, though, with a lot of pressure there on Bresnahan.
Oh, boy, Bill, I think this is 4th down in inches.
Yeah,
with
this is
11 and a half minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
This is really close. Wow. And, man, that's amazing.
Glens Falls comes
off.
up big here.
Right, we've had so many of these in this game. 11 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Fourth quarter action, 7-6 the score. Green Jackets are on top, and this could be the game for the Vipers.
I don't think it's a Bresnahan stretching out here.
He's big enough to do it, and you called that one beautifully. All he has to do is hold on to it, really.
From the looks of the pile, he got it.
Yeah, I think so. Wow, man, oh man. First down, the Vipers. The Vipers really needed that. If they'd been stopped there, there's a possibility that they might not have had another opportunity. That's sweet. Ball right now on the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Syracuse. Mike Randall gets the defense together, calls the signal, and gets the team ready. Green Jackets have that 1-point lead. They really, really want to win this one. This is awesome for them.
I just don't want to give up a big play. As we mentioned earlier, the Vipers have not kicked a successful field goal this year.
Green Jackets D, other than the first Syracuse game, has been absolutely awesome all season long. Bresnahan throwing. Looks like he's got Scott.
Yep, Steve Scott. Looks like they're going to the ball control passing game.
Yep.
Looking for 3-4 yard slants.
Anthony Presley right there for the Green Jackets, but again, the catch was complete. Second down, and let's see, call it about long 3 to go for the Vipers. The Vipers desperately want to get a touchdown here. They'd like to make the Green Jackets have to score a touchdown. something that has not been easy tonight for either team.
Bresnahan's getting in a bit of a rhythm.
Long count. Bresnahan back. He looks. Oh.
I think that was intercepted.
Picked off.
It was
Flag
picked
on the
off.
play. Flag on the play.
Oh, I thought that was a beanbag. Was that the flag?
I'm not sure.
Oh, there is a flag.
No, there is a flag, isn't there?
Oh, boy, yeah, there is. And the
Yeah.
Vipers are jumping around.
Yep.
Woo! If that's defensive interference, then it's going to be pretty tough to stop Steve Scott.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough. Definitely against the Green Jackets. Sometimes hard to tell, flag and a beanbag from our position up here, but that was definitely a flag, and that is big.
It's an automatic first down and spot of the foul.
Wow, man, oh, man. Dan Middleton done consulting with one of the Vipers, and he's coming back over to this side of the ball. What's that?
I don't know what that is. An illegal chuck. So it's not pass interference. He chucked him past the 5 or 6 yard neutral zone.
Okay, all right. Well, that's an interesting call. Where the flag was thrown did not indicate that type of penalty, but that's fine. They're closer than we are. Okay, keeping it on the ground, driving,
George
still up.
Eason.
George just keeps going, man.
Oh.
Not bad, not bad. Second down, and it's going to be 3, 2, 2. Yeah, second down and a short 2 for the Vipers.
His best drive of the game for the Vipers.
Clock continues to run. 9 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh.
Vipers want to take their time, be deliberate, score a touchdown, and then force the Green Jackets to start opening things up. Now, the Green Jackets can open things up, no question about it. When you start opening things up, you start taking risks. Things can happen, especially against a good defense like the Vipers have. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Vipers still have to score. Second down, very short 3. Bresnahan, 12. Under center, calling signals. He's back. Tries to get it off quickly. Incomplete to Porch.
Shad's diving all over for the balls, but they're just out of his grasp tonight.
Yeah, he's putting in the effort. 8 minutes, 33.
Timing's good for the Vipers to put on a nice long drive here so Siska can cool off on the sideline.
Dave Jenkins, number 5, and number 55, Brian Northern, running in for the Green Jackets. Give some of the Jackets a breather. Very, very important series here.
Third down and about 3.
Brian Northern has been used on defense as a very, very key utility man. He can play almost any position, and he does it well. Great attitude for the team, too. He's very important for the chemistry of this team.
I'd expect a pitch to Steve Scott here.
Yeah, you're probably going to be right on this one.
That's Jay Hall in there.
Oh, boy.
Eason up the middle, a little bit short, I think, though.
Yeah,
it's going to set up
short.
another big fourth down.
Yeah, he's going to be within a yard, but still short. Definitively short. And here we go again.
25, it'd be about a 35-yard.
They're calling that. Boy, from this angle, that did not look like he made it.
Must have squirmed forward a little bit there before he fell down.
Boy, I tell you,
that was close enough for a measurement.
They seem very, very sure of themselves on this
They've
one.
already moved the chains.
Defensive coordinator Pete Quackenbush coming out to rev up the troops. Pete Quackenbush, of course, University of Maine Black Bear, went on to play in the Atlantic Coast Football League with the Hartford Knights for 2 years, wound up back here playing for the Green Jackets, then went down in the Seaboard League and played with the Maulers before they rejoined the Empire Football League. He was the head coach the last time the Green Jackets won the championship in 1976, went on with an extensive high school coaching career, not only in football, but in track and field as well. Great guy, I'll tell you. Great coach. And he's the type of guy, you look in Coach Quackenbush's eyes and you're on defense, you get the job done.
You pay attention, don't you?
You get the job done with Peter. An intense player.
That's why minor league football is so much fun. Every coach, every player has got some interesting story behind him. It's not
fascinating.
High school All-American, college which becomes a bit of a broken record, even though they're all great. But here, it's just so many stories. Guys who didn't play in high school.
Oh, no, it's great. This is a wonderful spot to be. First down and 10 yards to go. Bresnahan, long count under center. Vipers with the football. They're down by 1. Bresnahan back. He throws. Oh, man.
Sharp Dykes is waving for the ball there instead of concentrating on catching it.
Yeah, that can happen. That's why we're so pleased with the Green Jackets. We're seeing Danny Chandler and we're seeing Gabe Young focusing so much on just catching the ball and then worrying about what to do with it later. It's great to see, because sometimes you can get in the habit as a receiver of kind of getting into the next step before you have the ball reeled in. Not being critical here, it's just a reality of the game. Here we go. Vipers with the ball again. Clock continues to be
Second
a
and
factor.
10.
8 minutes and 14 seconds. And like I said, this could be the last time they're down this close. He's throwing, tapped up in the air, and almost picked.
I can't believe that wasn't pass interference.
Oh,
They
boy.
were spinning Steve around before the ball was to him.
Boy, surprise, no flag, and Randall had a lot to do with getting that ball in the air.
May have been a makeup for the questionable, what was that, illegal chucking.
Yeah,
on the last
that's
one.
interesting thing. Everybody ran for the rule books. Third and 10 to go for the Vipers. This is a big one. Not exactly a kicking team here, so they would definitely have to get a little bit closer before they tried one. Wouldn't you think so, Peter?
Seems to be the mentality of most minor league football teams. You really got to be in close. Trevor's made him from here, Trevor Barbano. I'd say put him in there and give him the attempt.
Here we go. Third down. This is huge for the Vipers. He's back. He's looking. He's got time. He gets it off.
Oh,
between the hands of
Boy.
he should have had that one.
Yes, that was a touchdown if he caught it. No one was going to stop him in the next 4 yards. There's been so many key drops by the Vipers tonight.
Plain and simple, the receivers, when Bresnahan has been on, the receivers have not been there.
Right, that's the unfortunate thing for the Vipers tonight, because he's been off half the time. The
Yep.
other half, when he's on, they're dropping the ball.
Now,
It does look like Trevor Barbano's coming out.
Yep. I guess they got to
Got
go
to
for
enjoy
it.
this, fans. This is a big kick here with 8 minutes to go.
Well, Barbano can be a hero right here, because the way this game is going, this could be it right here.
Right, now remember who's holding out there, though. And
Oh,
if-
yes.
If it's not a perfect snap, Mr. Bresnahan is likely to try to throw it in.
Kick is up.
No.
Boy, nice try, but way left. Wow. And I'm not even sure anybody got a piece of that. That just may have been a bad kick. I'm not sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 7-6 the score. The Green Jackets are holding on for dear life, but this is a low-scoring affair, just like the two previous years when Syracuse comes to down. Both teams in single figures, both teams within 1 or 2 points of each other. It doesn't change. Let's see what happens now. The Green Jackets offense will have the football. There's been one touchdown. Dan Chandler from Siska, touchdown. Extra point was good. That's all the scoring the Green Jackets have had tonight.
Wonder, are they going to play conservative here now and leave it up to the defense, or are you going to take some chances? And Tyrone Wren and Brian Huggins and Travis Blown, it's a good set of defensive backs.
Here we go. Count. Keeping it. Oh, tripped. McGovern
Tripped and
just
then pounded.
Oh, man.
That was close to being a fumble because no one had touched him.
Wow, he's got to watch it again. He's got this damaged left elbow with an infection. And man, oh man, oh man. It's going to be a little easier for him to cough up the football because of the way they have the foam and the bandaging on his left elbow.
Looks like defense getting together on the sideline there to keep each other pumped up. Sure, Ken Hackett's in the middle of that pile.
Kenny Hackett.
That's a free agent acquisition of the year in
Oh,
the
it's
EFL.
unbelievable.
It's like if Reggie went to Green Bay.
Not only is he a great player, but he's a tremendous leader. Right now, Cisco throwing.
Oh.
And Gabe Young was intended, and he slipped.
Siska's lucky that pass wasn't on target, because Tyrone Wren would have caught that and walked in the end zone.
7 minutes, 6 seconds. We're taking a look. Gabe Young very slow to get up there. He actually slipped and fell, but maybe he had the wind knocked out of him the way he slipped and fell. This field is a little treacherous. Dan Middleton, the trainer, coming out to take a look, and I think that's a good idea. Field's a little slippery because we've actually had a little bit of rain, something we have not seen much of. We've seen thunder showers, but we have not seen steady rain like we've had this afternoon. No question about it. Right now, again, Dan Middleton looks at Gabe Young. Gabe Young, number 3, having a very good game. Has been really responsible for some real solid catches here tonight. And Gabe Young gets up, number 3.
Let's good to see.
Yeah, good to see. He's going to be okay.
He's had such a game tonight.
Nice to see number 3 cheering on number 3. Tyrone Wren came out to make sure Gabe was okay and kind of gave him a handshake.
Kobe, they call Tyrone Wren.
Yeah, really?
He looks like Kobe Bryant.
Does he really?
Look a lot like
Kobe, I like that. Okay, good. That's good.
Kobe or T. Wren?
T. Wren.
That seems to be
T.
the
Wren, I
formula
like that.
most people use. First letter of the first name and then part of your last name or all of it if it's short.
If it's short, if it's one syllable.
You'd be B-Cal.
B-Cal. Okay, Siska running. Nice job. Oh, he gets brought down. See, I love it when a quarterback can run. It's a great dimension to the game, and I'm scared stiff when the quarterback runs because the whole season can be over just like that.
Especially a young one like that.
Yeah.
Not quite schooled on when to slide.
But, boy, he's a tough bird. Whitey is a tough man, I'll tell you.
He is white, even for a white guy. You get on the sun more often.
He comes over to get a quick drink of Gatorade. They want to get the ball back again. We're looking at that clock, 6:22. Clock continues to run, and it looks like Mr. Troy Semmel is trying to get in there as player of the game. He has been punting a lot tonight and gets better almost with every punt. This has actually been great for him to establish himself. Low snap. He still gets it off.
Oh, boy. We got a roughing the kicker.
Yep, and that probably is a good one, too, right now. Oh, boy.
That will not be a running into the kicker. That will be a roughing the kicker, 15 yards, automatic first down.
Oh, that's absolutely huge. Unbelievable. Dykes was brought down at about the 37-yard line, but that does not make any difference, and that's huge. And right now, the Green Jackets have the opportunity of a lifetime. They want to add to this score.
Yep, first down, roughing the kicker.
And frankly, Peter, you know, Green Jackets should take their time and not be afraid to go for the field goal if the opportunity comes up.
No, three would be big.
3 would be huge because then it would force the Vipers to run for the touchdown, something that hasn't happened much here tonight. 7-6 the score with the Green Jackets on top. We're here at East Field. Again, both teams take next week off. It's Labor Day week, and a lot of teams opt to use this as kind of a recovery period.
I'm looking forward to a recovery period myself.
Yep.
Week off football will be good for me, too, at this point in the season.
And I get to say to my wife, honey, I don't have football. And
she's like, but wait a minute.
Right.
I got plans.
Yeah, I got plans. I'm off here, you know. So it might be me and the puppies at home, but 5 minutes, 53 seconds, fourth quarter.
There'll probably be football on TV, too, somewhere out there.
That's true. Yeah, thank God for football on TV.
My Badgers won on Friday night to open the college football season.
And that's no easy task. Those early games against those pesky throwing football teams from the West Coast.
State look good, too.
They can be very damaging to the momentum of a career. It's a big risk when you play them. Right now, the Green Jackets team is come over to the sidelines right now. And they're talking with the coaching staff. I'm a little confused by this, frankly.
They had some good mo going there for them.
Yeah, okay. They talked, and everybody's gotten together, and now they're ready to come out. Let's see. We've got Gabe Young and Dan Chandler in there as your wideouts. We've got Dave Winter. We've got, let's see. Of course, we got Siskin and quarterback. We've got McGovern out there, and we've also got Tony T-Bone Green. So it looks like we're going to be trying something. And looks like we're going to be maybe throwing the ball. Let's see what happens. Siska right now, quick talk with Winter. Winter playing the fullback position, number 29. We got McGovern, 44. He's the tailback. Kevin Siska's the quarterback. What was that? Flags all over the place. And that was not pretty. And that's not what they wanted. We're under 6 minutes here at East Field. Green Jackets trying to hold on to that 1-point lead. But it's going to be hard to do if you keep getting those pesky 5-yard illegal procedure penalties.
Even if you end up having to punt, you'd like to punt the Vipers back in deep territory and not give it to them at midfield.
Well, I always worry when on these punting situations when you have players that have the ability to run it all the way back for a touchdown.
Vipers have a few of those.
Yes, they do.
Got to be gut check time for the Viper defense here. A couple first downs for the Green Jackets, and then they can get very conservative. I think we're okay here. Bill just fell over in the press box.
No. There we go.
He's
nice
open.
pass. He's open. Tony Green Pass almost picked off. Tony did what he had to do. Wow.
Your prophecy coming true there. That was Rashad Porch. He is good on defense, too. Boy, he's just snuck in there at the last moment. Beautiful pass by Siska, though.
The thing that amazes me about Porch is he jumps much higher on defense going for the ball than he does for offense when he catches the ball. That's not a criticism, but there's a different part of him working on each side of the ball. That was awesome job by Porch. Awesome. Because Tony had that ball caught.
Yeah, he did. And if Porch would have missed that tip, he would have been running for a while.
Siska, long count. Patient testing, long count. Siska with the ball, is pressure. He's tucking it in and running for the sidelines.
Raheem Smith again. All over the field tonight, Raheem has.
5:39 on the clock.
Now it's going to be 3rd and long.
7-6 to score. Our sponsors include the Post-Star. They sponsor our quarterback from the Capital District to the Adirondacks, reaching 100,000 readers every single day. The defensive line sponsored by Jim Willig of Whiteman Chevrolet. Getting your car, the car actually that you want, at the price that you want to pay. Call Jim at 744-6311 for Jim's Pigskin Special. The offensive line sponsored by Big Ugly, selling apparel for the Big Ugly football player and you on Broad Street in downtown Glens Falls. And tell Henry Pelton we said hello. Linebackers sponsored by Axis Technology, your one and only full-service computer firm. Give Axis a call. John and Dee Michelinas for training, websites, repairs, computers, Access Computers. Here we go. 3rd down. And this is a big 3rd down right now for the Jackets. Siska, he's got time. Oh, he almost gets run down.
Lots of room.
Siska still motoring. Siska
lots of
still
room.
on his feet. We got a flag.
On the flag.
Siska going all the way in, standing up. Touchdown, Green Jackets. But Syracuse players are saying it's coming back.
Oh, what a run by Siska.
Siska really was.
How many times was he going to be pushed out of bounds?
Unbelievable the way he ran that. He slowed down to the point I think it fooled everybody. Then he speeded up again, and they're bringing it all the way back. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, all the way
He just
back.
collapsed in frustration and pounded the ground when he turned around and saw that flag.
That would have been absolutely huge. 7-6 the score remains. The Green Jackets were the 1-point lead, but extremely disappointed with that turn of events, because not only does that negate the run, but we're going to be bringing this one back all the way back. Oh, boy, oh,
A couple of Vipers had a shot at him, but Siska's pretty swift with those feet of his. Made a couple of nice moves and got on the open field and towed the sideline right on down for an apparent touchdown.
Officials talking to the Vipers captains. Illegal block, unfortunately. Again, a very interesting run by Whitey Siska. Here we go. Boy, oh boy.
It's tough when you're an offensive lineman, when you get out of that box in the middle where you can do a lot of things that they don't permit once you're a few yards down the field. It's two sets of rules.
Green Jackets taking a timeout, and that's probably a good idea. They probably got to pull it all together. They really not only want to hold on to win this thing, but they'd like to go in and score and do this thing right, standing up instead of just holding on and hoping for a win. And I'm glad they feel that way. They're definitely pulling themselves together right now. Offensive coordinator Mayer is out there talking with his players, and I wonder if they're going to come up with something different or just go to the well that's worked. It's been a low-scoring affair. Everybody's had a piece of this. We've seen Chandler with the only touchdown of the game for the Green Jackets. We've seen a lot of good catches by number 3, Gabe Young. Dan McGovern in there doing a very good job running and returning kicks, despite the fact that he's got the injured elbow. And we've seen some great second effort by other players like Dave Winter. Tony Green with some great blocks and some good efforts in a number of different positions. The officials now going over, talking to the Green Jackets. I don't know if they're just telling them how many timeouts left or what. Becomes important with 4:58 remaining. The Green Jackets on top by 1. And a reminder, folks, that the defensive backs are sponsored by Flores & Flores Advertising Agency and the Crimson Gallery, where you buy fine art and framing, both at 71 Lawrence Street across from the Post-Star in Glens Falls, New York. Coach Tommy Mayer comes off the field right now. He's given his troops some instructions, and the Green Jackets hoping to hold on for a very, very big win. This is going to be huge if they can do it.
They didn't mark any yardage off of
No,
that, so
they
did
didn't. I'm a little perplexed by this, but
So it's 3rd and 8.
here we go. Siska's back. He's on the run. He looks, he throws, trapped by Gabe Young. They're going to call that down right there and complete.
No, I think they might be calling that complete.
Yep, they're calling that complete.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, oh boy, that's huge.
Oh, boy.
Gabe Young, number 3, and that's catch number 6 or 7 for him. And Dan Chandler goes over to congratulate him. Dan McGovern and Tony T-Bone Green coming in right now for the Green Jackets. It's 1st and 10. Jackets with the football. They're down at about the 37-yard line, 4:29. Clock continues to run, and the Green Jackets continue with a 1-point lead. Man, oh man.
We expect them to play conservative from here now with 4 minutes left.
Chew up that clock. Keep it on the ground. Boy, McGovern digging in there. Woo! And as you pointed out, that elbow can't be hurting too badly.
Must be like having a hangnail. You know how you bump a hangnail?
Yes.
It hurts. Imagine if your whole arm is got it. That type of syndrome. Swollen, painful, every little touch.
I think it would be so. Officials timeout. Okay, we've got Dan Middleton running over to the other side of the field, apparently helping out with Syracuse here today. Unfortunately,
He's made a few trips over there.
yeah, somebody not in good shape over there.
Probably one of the coaches having a little heart problem, not knowing what to do in this situation.
That's for sure.
Just under 4 minutes to go. Another nice drive by the Green Jackets.
Green Jackets want to continue to let this clock run down, but they'd like to also score at the same time. That would be the best of both worlds. Now, all it's going to take, though, ladies and gentlemen, is one pickoff, one fumbled ball, one return kick, and this game could be over. So, again, play every second as if it was your last. Keep the concentration up. Don't let this one slip out of your hands. Siska calling, and we have too much time.
No, looks like a delay game.
And this is
There must have been some confusion about when the clock started, because I looked up and it was already down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm not sure the umps did a good job at telling people there when the play clock had started.
Well, here's the problem. The play clock was running prior to the officials stopping the clock to let Dan Middleton cross the field.
Right.
So they probably had X number of seconds already off the clock.
Yes.
A couple of the players weren't happy with that either, but I think that's the reality of it. And so that was kind of a momentum burner, unfortunately. What happened is it stopped the clock. It confused the offense on the timing. But again, you have to get your medical personnel over to the right side of the field when somebody needs it. 3:16, clock will resume as the ball is snapped. Siska's back from the shotgun under a lot of pressure, gets it off to Winter. Winter, good second effort. He's got room. He's still running. He's standing up. One guy to beat. He's still on his feet. Dave Winter, touchdown, Green Jackets.
An amazing run by Winter down the sideline.
Oh, man.
2-3 guys hit him.
Absolutely unbelievable. That is huge. There are no flags. That's what the Green Jackets wanted to do. They wanted to score and show that their offense has arrived, and it has. Remember, the last game was 38-6. This one right now, oh, it's a lot closer. It's 13-6, and Bagstad will go out and try to make it 14-6.
Wants to make this PAT. Desperately, they need this PAT, because the difference would be Vipers needing a touchdown and a 2-point conversion just to tie the game.
And bench discipline right now, head coach Joe Bonbiagio trying to get all his players back on the sidelines and towards the middle of the field. They don't want a silly penalty right now. Bagstad to come out to try to make it 14-6 for the Green Jackets. 3:02 remaining, fourth quarter, and could the Syracuse jinx be over? We'll see. Snap down, kick up. Is it good? Yeah,
Yes,
it's good.
Good.
It looked kind of funny there for a minute.
Yeah,
I was
did.
worried.
Both of the umpires down there were looking at each other.
14-6 to score. The Green Jackets are on top right now. Now what the Green Jackets have to do is kick off and cover well. They do not want to let Steve Scott run that football all the way in for a touchdown and snap this momentum and then go for 2 points, because that could happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not celebrate so much. A similar situation occurred Green Jackets had scored against Albany. They were celebrating. They were so pumped up they thought they had it. I was not doing the game. George Fordring was doing the game. What happened? Green Jackets kicked off.
Oh.
Albany scored on the kickoff,
Isn't
went
that
on to
what
win the
happened
game.
in the game up here last year, too? I think
Yes.
the Green Jackets went up, and on the very next kickoff, Steve Scott ran it either in or very close to a touchdown.
So this is the most dangerous time because, again, a touchdown and 2 points, and we're tied. So, again, coverage team, get ready. Bagstad have the kick of your life. Make sure there's enough hand time to get your guys down there to do the coverage and tackling.
I'm not slighting Jason Hall, but I'd kick it to number 6 and not number 8.
You betcha. Kicks up there. Oh, he's still on his feet. Across 35, 36-yard line. Good. That's exactly what they wanted to do. 2:54. Vipers will have it 1st and 10. Okay, Green Jackets have passed the first test. They prevented the big run back. Now the defense has got to dig in one more time. The defense has been absolutely awesome. Remember, if the Green Jackets win here, that's their 3rd league win in a row, and they'll be 4-2 overall with 4 games remaining. 2 of those, very winnable, Montreal and St. Lawrence Valley at home. 2 of those on the road, still very tough, but also winnable. New Jersey on the 7th, Watertown on the 14th. But we've got to get by this 2:54. A lot of football could happen. Bresnahan is still the quarterback for the Vipers. He's back. He looks. He throws up in the air. It's tipped. Incomplete, and it could have been picked off. Wow.
Is that Night Train over there that got that tip?
Night Train Jones. And it's great to have Night Train there. Night Train, injured shoulder, questionable whether he was going to play today. He definitely was not going to start today. And then he showed up just at about game time. Great to have him in there. Of course, we've got some great defensive ends. Includes Kenny Hackett, number 8. Includes number 50. And that, of course, is Jeff Lipscomb. And then, of course, Night Train Jones.
I imagine that slant pass is setting up something deep here.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Do not let them score. That's what the Green Jackets want to do right now. It's amazing what a team can do under pressure, though. Bresnahan under a lot of pressure.
Yes, too much pressure.
A lot of pressure. Great pressure. Absolutely fantastic. 2:41 remaining here. 4th quarter, 14-6 to score. The Green Jackets are on top. The 8th time these two clubs have met. If the Green Jackets can hold on, it'll be their first win in 8 meetings between these two clubs, and they will probably meet again in the playoffs. Quite a rivalry between the Syracuse Vipers and the Green Jackets. We're in East Field on kind of a chilly August Saturday night. Peter Walk, Bill Callahan here on TV8. Bresnahan back 5 yards. Takes the snap. It's time to get it off.
And it's picked off.
Picked off. Still on his feet. Still motoring. It's all over. Number 33. All the way down inside the 10-yard line. Boy, we've been calling his number. Shane Sportman joined the team just about 3 weeks ago, and he has made the difference. And unless lightning strikes, ladies and gentlemen, this one is over. Now the Green Jackets offense will go out there. Their job will be to chew up the clock, but it would be nice if they could trot another one in as well. What a way to go off for a week here now. Take a week off and heal.
Yeah, that's
winning 3
taking
in
a
a
week
row.
off on a high note.
Yeah,
huh?
it sure is. Because, again, when you took a look at the schedule a few weeks ago, you said, uh-oh, Watertown's coming into town. That's going to be a great game. Well, it turned out to be a lopsided game. Then it's like, oh, we're playing Montreal, but we got to go to Montreal. Can we make it through the border? Will guys, be able to, to make it through the border? That's always an issue when you go up Montreal. They made it through the border, no problem. Green Jackets, despite the fact that Coach Quackenbush said the team was flat, the Green Jackets won handily in a very, very good effort. Then they said, oh, boy, Syracuse coming here. They've beaten us 38-6. Well, now it looks like the Green Jackets will get past that hump. Then you take a week off, focus in on New Jersey. You get by that, then there's the Watertown game at the fairgrounds. New Jersey, though, with a great defense, Watertown, it's going to be a totally different team. No question about it. Just like the Green Jackets are a totally different team here tonight against Syracuse, I believe Watertown's going to be a totally different team at the fairgrounds on the 14th of September.
Oh, that team won't ever give up, that's for sure.
Boy, I'll tell you.
And the Green Jackets technically still in the running here if they can pull
Yes.
this one out for first place in the Northern Division.
No question. They need some help. They need to win out, number one. Number
The
two,
Vipers need to lose out.
the Vipers have to lose two.
Two, okay.
Yep, they really do. We're taking a look at the situation. Obviously, Albany at Albany would be one of the
The
suspects.
tiebreaker would still be in the Vipers' favor because
Yes,
is a point differential?
Yeah,
there?
point differential plays a role. I'm not 100% sure though if that's the first breaker or not, but assume it is for right now. Winter with the ball. He's trying to find the end zone.
And he
Somehow
does.
he does it. Dave Winter, second touchdown. Boy, oh boy, that's unbelievable. Dave Winter, and right now it is 20-6 Green Jackets.
And you should see this crowd and the players for the Green Jackets. All the arms are up in the air, fists raised.
No question about it right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Green Jackets have this one in hand with 2:16 remaining, fourth quarter here from Eastfield. Bill Callahan, along with Peter Walk. The Green Jackets are really looking good.
Come and enjoy a true Adirondack dining experience at the Heritage Steakhouse on Forest Lake. This best-kept secret is just 5 minutes from Lake George Village and offers a quiet retreat for friends and families or a romantic night out for two. If something larger is your fare, the Heritage Steakhouse can work within your budget for tailored receptions of any kind because everyone deserves a wonderful day. The Heritage Steakhouse for a true Adirondack dining experience. Considering new flooring, Glens Falls Tile and Supplies is your local dealer for bath, ceramic tile, laminate, and wood flooring needs. Our knowledgeable staff will show you the best products and finishes suited for your project. Do-it-yourselfers benefit from our build-from-the-bottom one-on-one installation help to guarantee quality self-installations. Our product knowledge and experience will ensure the long-lasting beauty you expect from your investment. Glens Falls Tile and Supplies, the best selection of quality tile and flooring backed by the kind of service you deserve.
Hi, I'm Justin Resnick from Resnick's Mattress Outlet, test driving a brand new factory-fresh Resnick mattress. She handles like a dream with pillow top comfort. She has a 15-year warranty with unlimited mileage. And with the purchase of any Resnick's mattress set, you get free frame, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of that nasty old mattress. At present, you won't pay high tolls like at those furniture stores.
Hey, Justin, nice mattress.
Be cool and spend an evening at the racetrack. Our air-conditioned clubhouse restaurant is the perfect place to enjoy a great dinner with a panoramic view. August nights are winning nights with our free ticket giveaways, including lottery tickets, back concert tickets, and Amtrak train tickets. Go to SaratogaRaceway.com for details. On Saturday, August 31st, America's Horse of the Year, Bunny Lake, races at the Spa. The Saratoga Equine Sports Center, now racing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday evenings. Free parking and free admission.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 20-6 the score. The Green Jackets right now comfortably in the lead. Dave Winter just scored that last touchdown. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go here. Fourth quarter action from Eastfield. The Green Jackets will move to 4-2. Syracuse will move to 6-1. Green Jackets will have one more game to play than Syracuse does. Syracuse with 3 games remaining. At Montreal, at Albany, and at St. Lawrence Valley. That's right too. Okay. Do you have to know where in which location St. Lawrence Valley is? It Ogdensburg Free Academy?
I'm not sure.
We're playing games in 3 locations. That's why I just. The
Green Jackets missed the point after attempt after the touchdown. That's why it's 20-6, not 21.
Thank you, Peter. The kick up there. Ooh, taken on the fly across the 25. Scott looking back. He's being pursued. He's keep getting deeper in the hole here.
Trying to make something happen there.
Well, he had no choice. Ball brought all the way back down to about the 26-yard line. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Let's see, 20-6 the score, ladies and gentlemen. Green Jackets.
Well, if you're the Vipers,
yeah, well,
you got to set your goals one step at a time.
Yes, absolutely.
First step here is to get in the end zone and score.
And they got to do that quickly.
Then you think about the onside kick.
And it's still possible, especially after that missed extra point. You know? You score.
Keeps it at 14.
You score very quickly. You go for, well, wait a minute. Do you go for one, you go for two? The rule always is go for the easiest one so that...
You go for one if you're down 14.
Yeah, you go for one.
You don't want to be down 9 if you missed them.
Exactly. It could happen. Bresnahan from the shotgun certainly thinks it can happen. He's barking out the signals. Back, looking, throws. Overthrown, unfortunately.
Overthrew Steve Evans.
Minute and 57 seconds remaining here, fourth quarter. Eastfield. 4-2 record.
Green Jackets still playing up pretty tight. They're not sending 5 defensive backs back there saying, we'll give you a little one.
I think it's a good move on their part as well.
Yeah, because if Steve Scott gets it or 10, 15 yards down, that can easily turn into a long game, too.
Seen a lot of very good performances here tonight by both sides. Syracuse with a very unusual loss, frankly. This is only, if this holds up, it's only going to be their third Empire Football League loss in their history.
Right, 3 years. First one in 20-some games.
Unbelievable.
First one I've ever seen.
Yes, yeah, that's a good point.
I saw the losses to Marlboro, but those weren't in the EFL.
But coaches will tell you, sometimes losing one really can wake a team up pretty well, too. So
they haven't been taking things too seriously.
Bresnahan from the shotgun. Looks picked off. Almost. Nope, caught. I was looking at number 1, Anthony Presley. He was out there.
It did look like he caught the ball.
I'm sitting there going, huh?
Why isn't he running?
Yeah, why is he running? It just didn't. I'm sitting there saying, gee whiz, Anthony, this is how it goes, my friend.
You catch the ball, then you run.
No, that way. Yeah. No. Green Jackets right now have to be just on top of the world and hoping that this minute and 50 goes by very quickly so they can really celebrate what's really a milestone in their Empire Football League history. Absolutely awesome. Long count. Bresnahan back. Obviously, he's going to throw the ball.
Through Dykes.
Dykes has just hasn't been his night tonight.
No.
It really hasn't. When it's been close, it just hasn't worked for him. Clock right now at 1 minute and 45 seconds. Again, thanks to Jim Willig at Whiteman Chevrolet for sponsoring the defensive line. Big Uglies, thank you, Henry, for sponsoring the offensive line. Axis Technology, our linebackers. Phil Russell, City Pizza for the running backs. Wide receivers and tight ends, Dan and Ginny Lambert of Double L Electrical. Defensive backs, Floris and Floris in the Crimson Gallery. And the quarterback, the Post Star. Special teams, Real Estate Express. Those are our sponsors tonight. Bresnahan from the shotgun. 1 minute 41. Ooh, he got it. Nice job.
Yes, he did. And he fumbled out of bounds. Are they going to call that a catch? Yes.
I think they're going to call it a catch. I would at this point. And the Vipers right now, have to be a little disappointed. They're still fighting as if they're in this one, though. And again, a quick score with a successful onside kick would work. Bresnahan stops the clock. And that's a smart move, too. Minute and 23 seconds remaining here. Be very anxious to see if Montreal has pulled off an upset against Scranton. I guess it really wouldn't be an upset.
I don't know. I'd have to still call that an upset.
Yeah, you're right. It just feels like an upset.
Yeah.
It'd be great for the Montreal program.
Looked at just this year, probably not be an upset, but you have to consider the history of Scranton.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Who's leading that team. I'm not used to even hearing Scranton
I know.
loses.
I agree.
What? Are you sure?
I absolutely
Especially
agree.
when someone calls you and says Green Jackets won 60-something to nothing.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Watertown. That's
a lot of people
a screwy
question
season.
That. It is a very weird season. Bresnahan back. He looks porch between his hands. What was that?
Throwing a flare pattern down 2 touchdowns with a minute left.
That's weird. Just not working tonight.
Great pressure tonight they've had on Bresnahan, the defensive line for the Green Jackets. Slipping by the offensive lineman all night long.
Absolutely unbelievable. Big win. Well, who would have thought, going back just 3 weeks ago, when the Green Jackets came out of Liverpool high, spanked, really walked over by the Vipers, able to put together 3 wins in a row like this. They've got to be on top of the world. Repeating myself, but Bresnahan from the shotgun. Ooh.
Fumbles it.
Nice job recovering that. Nice job getting the pass off and complete to boot. Clock stops. Minute and 10. First down, they're going to move the chains.
Much as I love the Vipers, this is probably good for the league.
I think it is good for the league. I think you're absolutely right.
Especially the Northern Division, which if you listen to some of the loudmouths from the Southern Division, everyone's yelling about how weak we are this year. Well, I try to point out where the championship trophy resides, but this year with Albany, Orange County, and Binghamton all having strong years in the Northern Division, with Watertown being down, it's easy to assume the Southern Division's better, but I think they're forgetting about Glens Falls, and Montreal took a step up this year. I don't think the discrepancy between the two halves is that great, if it is at all.
Well, Binghamton could be taking a step up here tonight, too. They're hosting Albany, and a win there would really put Binghamton on the fast track to do something. A little bit of help, they could tippy-toe away with the Southern Division title, which would be a big surprise for everybody. Please keep in mind, they also, let's see, they beat... Let's see, I'm just taking a look at their schedule. They had 2 wins against New York Football League teams, and they beat Watertown preseason. So they're...
they played the Express, right?
They played the Express, and they played Hornell. They beat both of them. And good football team. And again, they could be sneaking up on things because, you know what, Orange County still hasn't convinced me yet, although I'll be honest with you, I've never seen Orange County play a football game.
Just don't know.
Bresnahan right now with 1:10. Snap, back, looking, throws, almost picked off, almost picked up. Sportman was right there, and that basically sticks a fork in it.
Yep. See, Sportman's got to get a few votes for player of the game tonight.
Yeah, he's been all over the place consistently throughout the entire 4 quarters. Sportman wearing number 33 for the Greenjackets. And that was a big play there for him, one of many big plays. Of course, Dan Chandler had a good game. McGovern had a courageous game with the injury. I thought Siska did a good job against a very good defense. I don't know, just all in all, just a very sharp-looking Green Jacket squad.
Lots of hugs going on down there.
This is great for the team because now they can say, okay, now we've beaten a team we have never beaten.
And a team that you're going to still have to go through to win the Northern Division crown, probably.
I was just going to say, I'd be very surprised if we don't meet again in a few weeks. Yeah, listen to the crowd. Hey, goodbye. Very nice, very nice. A little steam action there from the 1960s. On turntable 1, 49 seconds. Clock continues to run here. And look at this. Syracuse guys coming over, talking to the Green Jackets guys.
Looks friendly. I think that's friendly. Oh, yep, they're shaking hands. Marquise Williams, always a good sport.
There we go. Nice shake hands. Nice shake hands. There we go. Clock continues to run. 26-25. There will be a quick snap here. Yep. Siska takes a knee.
And that's the ball game.
This one's in the books.
Congratulations, Green Jackets.
Well, thank you, Peter. Peter, we really enjoyed broadcasting with you. I think we'll be doing this at least once more before the season's over. And safe travels back, and good luck with your remaining 3 games. Should be very, very interesting.
A little easier with you in the booth.
Oh, thank you. Jeez, shucks, guy.
Nothing against Charles, but you can tell when you got a professional in here. I can just fill in a little bit now and then.
Well,
a little less pressure.
I appreciate it, my friend. 20-6 is the final score right now. The Green Jackets have won their 3rd game in a row and their first win ever against the Syracuse Vipers here at East Field. The Green Jackets take next week off, Labor Day weekend, resume action on the road down in Paterson, New Jersey against the Ravens in the Southern Division, which should be a great game. Again, thanks to Peter Walk, who joined us here in the booth, and we'll be seeing Peter again before the season's over. Thank you very, very much for watching. This is Green Jackets Television. We'll be back with the Big Uglies Offensive Lineman of the Game presentation.
Following is presented by Associates of Glens Falls and Atlantic Mutual. Atlantic Mutual, when it counts.
Does my homeowner's policy cover my new jewelry?
Jewelry is covered up to $1,000 under most policies for the peril of theft, and most policies do not cover jewelry for mysterious disappearance. Contact an agent to be sure your valuable pieces are adequately insured.
Associates of Glens Falls, we answer the tough questions.
Goodyear
Whether you're a mom on the go or drive a company car, turnaround time is priority one.
Before you hit the road, head to Warren Tire. Warren Tire not only offers Goodyear tires, but Goodyear Gemini Auto Service for everything under the hood. Whether it's a tune-up, brakes, shocks and struts, or just a lube, oil, and filter, Warren Tire guarantees complete worry-free driving. Before you hit the road, head to your nearest Warren Tire location.
Win in a very special lineman of the game presentation.
Well, everybody up front did a great job and contributed. Bobby Fish did a great job on the sideline coaching him and doing that. He's working as our line coach now. Just such a good job. I can't choose between a group of guys in a game like this, and just outstanding line play. And did it when it happened, and to put 20 points up on the Vipers, outstanding effort. So the lineman of the game is the offensive line.
I think that's absolutely fantastic. The 8th time these two teams have met in the last 2.5 years, the first win. This is always a very tough, skilled defense. I think they really deserve it, Coach.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks. Couldn't do it without the rest of you guys, fellas. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. They've said it all. The offensive line men of the game. Here we go. He wears number 12, Kevin Whitey Siska, starting quarterback for the Green Jackets. Congratulations, man. A great game.
Yeah, it was a great game. We went after the game plan really well. We took whatever they gave us, and we came up with a victory.
Whitey, tell me, you played this team 3 weeks ago. This is your first season in the Empire League. Tell me the differences between these two games for you as a quarterback.
Well, in the first game, I didn't really see any film on them, so I didn't know what they were going to give us. But I watched a lot of film this week. The coaches gave me some tapes on Wednesday, and I seen that they had some weaknesses in their defense, and we attacked that, and we were successful.
8th time these two clubs have met, the first win. Congratulations to the team, and congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. It's a great feeling. Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Head coach Joe Bonviaggio, a history-making win against the Vipers. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So, Joe, you step back about 3 weeks. You come off a tough loss against Syracuse on the road, and then you take a look at the schedule and you go, oh boy, Watertown is going to be tough. Montreal on the road, no picnic, and then this big game against Syracuse. You're 3-0 against those teams, and now you get a chance to take a week off. Best case scenario, right?
Yeah, best case scenario. I mean, this feels good, and on paper, obviously, it works out just as well for the upcoming future.
So many good performances out there. Sportman, Siska, Chandler, Gabe had a great showing.
Yeah, he had a big catch there for that third down play for a first down. We were a little stagnant, making some mistakes, screwing up a little bit. But hey, when you're fighting for the championship, it is a fight, and it's man against man, and we won today.
Okay, Joe, what do you do now? You got 2 weeks. How are you going to play this?
Well, yeah, we're actually going to take the week off. I got a few guys banged up. McGovern, who's key, is banged up. Gabe got banged up. Train's banged up. So, let's take a break. Let's enjoy the victory. We'll come back strong.
Joe, congratulations and good luck for New Jersey.
All right, thanks a lot.
Right now, I guess I'm doing all right. The game hasn't started yet.